I can't remember the first time I played Super Mario Sunshine. Before I was born, my mother thought it would be cool if she bought the latest Nintendo console at the time, and when I was born, we could both play it. Sure, I was pretty young, and I really didn't know how to hold a controller, not even a pencil, so I think I was 5 or 4 when I actually did play it. But when I did play it, I can't remember the details. All I know is that I didn't like it and I thought it was scary. But 4 years ago, I found the disc, and I started playing it. And just a couple days ago, I beat it for the first time. And I love it. This game, by far, is my favorite game of all time. Without a doubt. My previous favorite game was Bible Adventures for the NES. And yes, I do love Bible Adventures. I do think this game beats it by a lot of miles. Look, I bet Yoshiaki Koizumi, the lead developer of the game, and Nintendo knew and strived for solid and fluid controls in this game. The movement in this game is so fluid and awesome that you got most moves from 64. Not all of them, but most. Look, you got the jump, the dive, the backflip, the triple jump, the wall jump, the ground pound, even the side somersault, the spin jump, and the front somersault. Now that's cool and all, but then add Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing Device to the mix. Or even Flood, as that's what he likes to be known as. And you got an entirely new moveset on the table, and it even adds strategy. Because now, since you can now squirt and hover, you have to manage it. Like, we have a little tank at the top right there. Well, guess what? Now you have to manage it. Because if you run out of water, then you ain't getting nowhere. Because this game loves water. This game literally is the definition of water. Search it up. It's in the Urban Dictionary. And look, you even got Yoshi. Sure, he's only used for tedious tasks in the game, but I like his inclusion. Unlike in 64, where all he does is stand around and say, "Hey, here are some lives, Mario," even though you beat the entire game. But all these moves are pretty hard to pull off. Sometimes it gets a bit tricky just to pull off like your basic triple jump. And even though it's kind of hard to pull off, it is so satisfying when you do. But with all this, the game smoothly introduces you to the game. The first thing that happens to Mario, with the story, is Mario gets arrested. I don't know what this game did. Because these sons of are messing with my man, accusing him for making a mess across Isle Delfino, even though Mario didn't have a chance to. He wasn't even on the land. How was he supposed to drop a single splotch of paint if he wasn't even there? The people on this island are pretty ignorant because they can't tell two different colors. How do you mix up this and that? Also, Mario's attorney in court, yes, he was in court in this game. Well, it was Peach, and that didn't go well. Oh, and there's voice acting.
Wow! The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Yeah, voice acting. But with all this, that's the glory of the game. This isn't just some ordinary Mario game where, oh, you have to go save Princess because Princess Peach got captured. You beat the Lizard King and oh, now you have Princess Peach. You know, that's such a basic, just a general storyline. This game takes your expectations and throws it out of the roof. You got an entirely new plot. You have to work your way to save the island. Because how this game works, if you collect one shine, like pretend the first shine is cleaning up all the goo on the floor, right? The next shine will not have the glue on the floor. And these residents that are living in the area will now be affected by it. It's just not just like some star that it's like, oh, you collected the star, nothing else will be affected, just that you got the star. This game morphs while you play, and I love that about it. Also, this game perfected water physics, because look at this water, it is so amazing. This game hasn't aged a bit with water, because before this game, water looked like muck. It looks like vomit, honestly. Like if you were to go in and you're like, oh, I'm in the void now. Whee. But Nintendo perfected this really early on, and I have to give them props for it, because, you know, give them a round of applause, Nintendo. This is water. Yeah, baby. Woo. Also, the final boss in this game is a bit of a downer. It's kind of boring, and sure, the levels were a bit repetitive. Like, you fight the squid guy like 3 times, but this game makes you get better at them. Sunshine had a way to morph me and Mario into video games. It changed and paved the way for Mario and his destiny in every other Mario game. Look, you see this model? It has been carried on in every other Mario game after this. This game really changed Mario, and it also changed me. It showed me that not everything is easy breezy. I have to work my butt out just to get where I want to go. Let's look at a shine in the game. It's called Sandbird is Born. And this level is a pain in the butt. Come on! I was right there, please. Why? That level is a pain in the butt. Honestly, I hate that level so much. It took me 4 days just to beat it. But it showed me that if I try, and I keep trying, I will make it. And I did. That game has proved the same idea to me time and time again. It has a way to just force you to think harder than you ever have to, just to make a simple jump. This game made me look up to other games, really hard levels and ball crazy mechanics. But those adventures I undertook were some of my favorite games I've played. Look, I don't think this game will never make it to the eShop. I don't think Nintendo even cares about this game, nor any other GameCube game. Only Wind Waker and I think Pikmin really got like the next, like maybe a remastered edition. But Sunshine, Double Dash, F-Zero, all these amazing games were never ported or even touched. The plot in this game was never carried on, or none of its mechanics either. Only some, like the spin jump, was implemented to Galaxy. But this game has pretty much been forgotten by Nintendo. Now, even though it's a really annoying game, I still think you guys should try it. Now, it's kind of hard to play it now, but if you have a Wii or a GameCube, play it. It's really fun. The disc is a bit expensive now, but if you do have the spare change, just buy it. I think it's a solid game, and I think it gets a bad rep from those veterans just not understanding the controls of the game. You know, maybe if I took off my nostalgia glasses, I might have a different view. But for me, I think that this game did everything great. I love this game.